What the fuck is up, man? I said, what the fuck is up, man? Man! Let's have a candid conversation. Let's talk about some shit. Yeah, so like just random shit. Like if I were on a TV show and they were like, you know, like if I were on the radio, I'd be like, they're like, yo, Grove, what's up, man? You're on the radio. And I'd be like, oh, you want to know what's up? Fuck the radio. Like straight up, like fuck radio. If I were on TV, they'd be like, what's up, man? Like, what's up with you and like 495L4? And I'd be like, what's up with you? You know? Shit. Doing our thing, you know? And then I'd be like, by the way, man, yeah, politicians and fucking government suck dick. You know what I mean? And then I'd be like, yo, what's up with all this traffic bullshit? They'd be like, damn, Grove, you really using this time on TV to like politicize things. And I'd be like, nah, man, shit's already been politicized by political dick suckers in our motherfucking piece of shit ass government. They'd be like, damn, man, you're kind of vexed, right? And I'd be like, yeah, kinda. And then they'd be like, what's up with like albums and materials? And I'd be like, man, we got that shit on lock. Like, we're good. You know what I mean? They'd be like, so you want to talk about like the nature of your guys' like albums and like your material and your like music? I'd be like, yeah, man, it's about us, and it's about our life in America, growing up with a bunch of people, you know, and folks in the community, and how like shit just fucking floats the way that it does. And it's just our reflection on that shit, man. You know, life in America, the American dream and shit, you know, back in the 1980s, 1990s, fucking coming up in the game, man, you know, everything from A to Z that one can think of and can conceive of. We're rapping about that shit. Street life, school life, fucking haters, bitches, niggas, crooked ass motherfucking police, you know? Shit. What you expect, man? You know, we're from the West Coast. Pretty much, man, just sticking to the G code, you know? Yeah, man, we infused it with some high-tech shit, you know? We infused it with some shit where it's like we ain't always just talking about that shit. We talking about some positive shit too, you know? And it ain't just the positive shit that positive niggas be talking about. We talking about some other type positive shit, you know? How cats, they're, you know, on their little bent where it's about like how they sag pants and, you know what I'm saying, rock their like ice and suck dick, you know what I mean? Whereas like, man, we ain't on that shit, you feel me? So pretty much, man, you know, we're outstanding, man. We're doing shit differently because man, you know, we're different in that, you know, we're outstanding, you know, we stand apart. And yeah, these other artists, man, I mean, you know, if you want to see the contrast, just look at them and look at us, and you'll just quickly notice that you know, there's a stark contrast type shit, you know? So that kind of pretty much explains it, puts it into perspective in under 4 minutes. So, you know, high-tech beats, no fucking auto-tune, and each one of us, man, we have our own separate individual uniqueness, right? I talk about my Republican conservative background. Other niggas in the crew, they might not even talk about politics. They might not even give a fuck. Someone might be a little bit more like not conservative Republican and might be just like totally liberal. That's her thing. You feel me? Like, we all just speak our minds, man, but there's also that common denominator, you know, that bond, you know, where we come from and the shit we've been through. So, you know, as a team, man, we can agree to disagree. We ain't doing the same shit that other niggas is doing, man. When you listen to us rap, we talk about stuff that some niggas is afraid to talk about because they bitch. you know? And we don't have to rock it like other cats rock it, you know? We'll talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about, and we ain't doing it for the same reasons that a lot of these jakes are doing it for, you know? For us, man, money's one thing, you know, because we're always about our chips, like, absolutely. Like, you know, I mean, don't even get shit fucked up or twisted. Yeah, man, we're about chips, but we're also, man, I mean, I'm just going to speak on, you know, on behalf of the crew as a whole, because, you know, I can do that, you know, in certain instances, not for everything. But, you know, man, for us, it's not always about money. With other cats, it is. Like, that's what they're about. They're about vanity. They're about materialism. They're about fucking material goods and material and, like, vanity and, like, you know, fucking shoes and, like, gold chains and spinners on their cars and shit. You catch my drift. With us, man, it's about just proving some shit, man, lyrically, you know, that we don't have to fucking be about that type shit. You know what I mean? We just do it for fun, man, because that's how we started off, man. We started off doing it because we wanted to do it because it was fun. It was fun. It was challenging, technically. You know, it was a technical challenge for us to do it. And we were like, yo, man, we can put our minds to this shit. We could do this, man. We'll start off with 4 tracks, you know, rocking in the basement, in the garage band type shit, you know. I've never owned an Apple product. I'm just talking about, like, bands that start off in the garage. Not talking about the software program, but, you know, some of the homies fuck with that shit. I just never use Apple products. Fuck them. So I'm just saying, I mean, you know, whatever. Some people are cool with Apple. I mean, I've never been. No disrespect to Steve Jobs, but I don't fuck with Apple, at all. And so, but yeah, man, you know, we started off GarageBand and we worked our way up, man. You know, like cats like to say, they started off at the bottom. Maybe some of them did, maybe some of them didn't. We did. And I mean, shit, we were at ground zero, man, West Coast. I've talked about it a lot. You know, this podcast isn't for that, you know, this particular ep, because I've already talked about it for many months, like in terms of our backstory. So backstory's already been broadcast. But yeah, man, we did it. We did it to prove that we could fucking do it, you know, money aside, you know what I'm saying? Like money aside. A lot of people, man, I think a lot of rappers, they're not in it to prove that they can do it. They're in it because they just want to get paid. They just want to make money, and that's all the fuck they give a shit about. They don't give a fuck about talent. That's why, like, a lot of these cats now, man, they're talentless. They ain't fucking, they're not, they just have no talent. And at least not in my opinion, not in my view. You know, you can say in your book, in your view, in your opinion, this nigga over here, he made a small fortune or a fortune. And because he did that equates to talent. My rebuttal to that is that in the context of hip hop, rap, urban music, hardcore, street rap shit, that doesn't necessarily mean that the nigga's talented in the musical sense of it all. So we did it, man. We did it with little to no advertising, mostly no advertising whatsoever. These other niggas, they didn't do it on raw talent. They did it on Rico Act shit. They did it on pay for play. We didn't do it that way. We did it organically. We built up our audience just fucking with dope raps, man, and no dope money, you know, no Rico dope money and shit. So that's one of the fundamental differences with us. Was our hood I said our herd was our hood serving back in the day, man. Were some niggas in our hood like out on the block, like putting in work? I mean, shit, our neighborhood speaks for itself. Do I glorify it? Not really. Do I condone it? Not really. You know, we did whatever the fuck we had to do to survive. Man, shit's been like 25 fucking going on 30 years, man. Ain't none of us doing no Rico shit, man. You know, the homies, a lot of them are family men, you know what I'm saying? And the stories that we talk about, that's not today, man. We're reflecting upon shit that we've been through like decades ago. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we sometimes put it in the context of now, you know, for entertainment purposes and whatnot, because we've actually lived that life and we've done that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the other thing. Like, if you listen to our lyrics, a lot of what we talk about, man, is like if you read between the lines, like our message is that we don't condone a lot of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Whereas a lot of cats, okay, this is another fundamental difference. A lot of cats do condone the shit. And they're all about that evil fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? They're all about that dark side, just being about it like eternally fucking on the dark side, fucked up forever for eternity type shit. They embellish it, man. They condone it. They're all about it. They're all about destruction. They're all about fucking bitches, fucking bitches, fucking bitches. You know, all the destructive shit that niggas be about just over and over again, you know, sagging the pants, spinners on the cars, you know, fucking ice rings, right? Ice jewelry rings, ice vanity material, you know, nothing fucking positive with these niggas, man. Nothing. You listen to our shit, on the other hand, we drop positive messages, man, all the time. You know what I'm saying? We talk about some dark shit, you know. Sometimes we lead you to believe that that's what we're doing. But, man, really, if you really pay attention to what it is that we're about, we're not about that shit, man. We're about some positive shit, and that's real. Like, some rappers claim they are, man, but, you know, behind the scenes, they're on some faulty shit. They ain't really on on any type of positive shit, man. They're just fucking liars and deceivers, man. And they're just made up, fake, bogus ass niggas, you know? So those are some key differences between us and them and us. And like I said, fuck a dirty ass politician, scumbag ass motherfucker in our government. You know, niggas need to fix these roads and shit. They need to quit mismanaging infrastructure, road projects. They need to stop fucking up the system in terms of like misappropriations of funds and, you know, misallocating funds and uneven distribution of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because for real, a lot of these motherfuckers in politics, man, they ain't it for themselves. They're not about the people. They're not about society. They're all about lacing up, lining up their own pockets, lining up their own pockets, and it's quite apparent, man. So I address that in my raps. You know, the homies say what they say. I go for the throats of these motherfuckers that, you know what I'm saying, they're taking my tax money, your tax money, and they're trying to fuck us both. You know what I'm saying? I just go straight at them, man, and no holds barred with me, you know? Fuck a piece of shit ass politician, man, you know, on the Hill or wherever throughout government, man. Fucking dirty ass piece of shit, you know, pretending to be some type of like superior life form ass fucking scumbag scoundrel, you know. Really, that nigga's a fucking peasant ass peon wearing a monkey suit and shit, stealing money from the people, masquerading and shit, charlatan ass nigga in politics, pretending like he's some type of official or she's some type of official, fucking quasi-official, superficial, wannabe official. See, man, that's the type of shit I be talking about, man. And I be riding for the set too, you know, in terms of being on a mission, you know what I'm saying, from my city and where I come from, man, worldwide, you know, my neighborhood, my town, you know, my sector, man, we're on some international shit. So I'm about bringing the homies up with me, you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about the immediate, you know what I'm saying, core rap squad alliance. I'm talking about helping out homies like that are extended homies, you know what I'm saying, that have just been supporting, you know what I'm saying, the organization, the network, the operation, man, since fucking day one, you know, the loyals, man, those who have been, you know what I'm saying, supporters and proponents and fans themselves, you know what I'm saying, since the beginning of this shit. So anyway, man, interview-wise, I see a lot of niggas talk on these fucking interviews, and they're talking about whatever. You know, I kept this shit under 16 minutes. I'm your boy, Once to Grow, OSGOE.